Mistakes that make eggs harmful to your health. Senior health for the elderly, common mistakes. You've always been told that the egg is a little nutritional miracle, and it's true. High-quality proteins, abundant vitamins, indispensable fats. However, once you pass the age of 60, what matters isn't so much the food itself, but how you handle it at the table and in the kitchen. In other words, it's not the shell that causes trouble, but the habits surrounding it. A host of everyday practices can transform a precious food into a potential nuisance for your joints, heart, or memory. So let's explore 4 common missteps, and, better yet, how to avoid them with simple tweaks. But first, a quick reminder. 1 large egg delivers around 6 grams of complete protein, all 9 essential amino acids, brain-boosting choline, and eye-protecting lutein and zeaxanthin, with virtually no sugar. The perfect package. And yet, some seniors report bloating, brain fog, or rising cholesterol when they eat eggs. Why? Unfortunate seasonings, ill-advised pairings, monotonous routines, or careless storage. As the years go by, our metabolism slows down significantly, making us more vulnerable to imbalances in essential fats and micronutrients. Often, it takes just one small slip to feed a silent but steady inflammatory process. The good news? These mistakes become glaringly obvious once you take a closer look, revealing seemingly harmless habits that actually hide dangers for your health and vitality. Of them all, mistake number 3 is the sneakiest, because many people commit it even before their first coffee of the day. Misstep 1. A pan. Soaked in pro-inflammatory oils. The problem often begins the moment the egg meets the pan. Many people sweep on a thin coat of seed oil, spray a nonstick mist, or dollop on margarine or canola oil. Automatic gestures, sure, but loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. These fats aren't evil in themselves, but when they exceed omega-3s by 10 to 1, they fan the flames of inflammation. Harvard data shows that the average Westerner consumes 10 to 15 times more omega-6s than necessary. Inflammation markers quietly surge, arteries stiffen, and your lipid profile tips out of balance. Meet Linda, 67, an active gardening enthusiast who fried 2 eggs every morning in a light vegetable oil blend. After a few months, she experienced swollen joints and rising LDL levels. Her nutritionist didn't ban eggs, just changed her cooking fat. Cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil during the week, clarified butter, ghee on Sundays, and toasted eggs poached in plain boiling water now and then. Within weeks, the puffiness vanished and her lab results normalized. If you've never peeked at the bottle on your stove, now's the time. One oil swap can soften the awakening of your joints and lighten the load on your circulatory system. Misstep 2. The ever-present processed meats, eggs and bacon, breakfast ritual for half the world. Tasty, comforting, iconic, yet treacherous. Cured meats, sausages, and the like hide nitrates, nitrites, additives such as BHA and BHT, plus hefty sodium loads. The WHO classifies these meats as Group 1 carcinogens. Pairing them daily with a nutritious egg effectively nullifies many of the egg's benefits. Robert, 70, a retired firefighter with diabetes, had 2 eggs and 2 sausages every morning for 15 years. Gradually, he noticed tingling in his feet, midday fatigue, and early atherosclerotic plaques on his scans. His dietitian dismantled the duo, out went the sausages, in came sliced avocado and lightly sautéed spinach. Within months, his energy rebounded and his diabetic neuropathy eased. If your pan greets sizzling bacon daily, it might be time to gift your egg healthier companions: leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, avocado slices, or sautéed mushrooms. Misstep 3. The monotony of same thing every day. eating eggs. The exact same way every single day seems harmless. It's practical, economical, and provides complete protein. Yet over time, your body craves variety. Too many breakfasts of yolks on white toast can encourage cholesterol buildup, fiber deficiency, and shortages of crucial micronutrients and antioxidants. Diane, 72, a crossword puzzle aficionado, had been serving herself scrambled eggs on buttered white toast for years. No fruit, no vegetables, zero variation. Soon she faced constipation, fatigue, and blood work that revealed low folate and vitamin B12 levels. The fix was simple. Keep the eggs, but rotate the preparations. One day, hard-boiled eggs with kiwi and chia pudding. Another day, bright green frittatas with spinach. On weekends, mini oven-baked egg muffins with bell peppers and onions. Within a month, her digestion and vitality transformed. Variety means vibrant colors on your plate. Fiber from berries, carotenoids from bell peppers, minerals from leafy greens. Change up textures, cooking methods, and pairings. Your metabolism will thank you. Misstep 4. Neglecting proper storage. The final link in the chain isn't in the kitchen, but in the fridge. Eggshells are porous. Odors and bacteria can seep in uninvited. If eggs sit at fluctuating temperatures, say on your refrigerator door, harmful pathogens find a welcoming environment. Adults over 60, sometimes with a less robust immune system, are at higher risk. Frank, 74, fiercely independent, found himself suffering cramps and nausea after making a vegetarian omelet. His eggs had been stored in the fridge door and left on the counter for a couple of hours the day before. The result? A foodborne illness. His doctor offered simple advice. Store eggs in their original carton on a middle shelf at 4 degrees Celsius. Check sell-by dates weekly, and never leave eggs at room temperature for more than 2 hours. Frank followed these steps and never looked back. Wrapping it up, small changes, big benefits. Eggs have never been the enemy. Rather, it's the surrounding daily habits that can turn them against you. Let's recap with an expanded summary. 1. Imbalanced omega-6 oils. Switch to cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, clarified butter, ghee, or try poaching in water to cut inflammatory fats. Rotate fats weekly, Monday EVOO, Wednesday ghee, Friday avocado oil. 2. Processed meat partners. Ditch bacon and sausages. Opt for avocado slices, steamed or sautéed vegetables with fresh herbs, or umami-rich mushrooms and sweet cherry tomatoes. 3. Unchanging routine. Break monotony by varying ingredients and formats. Hard-boiled eggs with berries or kiwi. Mini spinach onion egg muffins with whole grain oats, or protein crepes with farro and fresh herbs. 4. Surface-level storage. Keep eggs at 4 degrees Celsius on a stable middle shelf in their carton. Avoid the door and never leave items out over 2 hours. Linda, Robert, Diane, and Frank proved that with these simple daily adjustments, you not only maximize the egg's nutrients, but also reduce bloating, boost energy, balance your lipid profile, and support regular digestion. Now it's your turn. Which tip will you try at tomorrow's breakfast? Share your experience in the comments and inspire other over 60s to start their wellness journey with a simple egg. A 6-step practical guide. Use heat-stable fats like cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil or clarified butter, ghee. Steering clear of industrial seed oils and margarines, high in omega-6s. Always add colorful vegetables. Red bell peppers, spinach, broccoli, for antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber to balance the egg's proteins and fats. Spread your protein intake throughout the day with egg-based snacks like hard-boiled eggs or mini egg frittatas to lighten your morning load and keep blood sugar stable. Incorporate whole grains or pseudo grains such as oats, quinoa, or farro to boost fiber, minerals, and essential micronutrients for smoother digestion. Experiment with textures and cooking methods. Creamy scrambles, oven-baked soufflés, softly boiled eggs, or poached eggs to excite your palate and enhance nutritional variety. Check expiration dates and temperature. Store eggs at 4 degrees Celsius in their original carton on a middle shelf. Avoid the door and never leave them out over 2 hours. By doing so, you'll embrace the egg's full potential, from muscle-supporting proteins and brain-nourishing micronutrients like choline to vision, protecting lutein and zeaxanthin, while sidestepping the sneaky pitfalls that, over time, can erode joint health, strain your cardiovascular system, and cloud your cognitive performance. Remember, it's often the smallest detail, whether in cooking technique, side ingredients, or storage habits, that marks the razor-thin line between a genuine ally of your well-being and a daily risk to avoid. Now pick up your spatula, light the stove correctly, and savor a mouthful of wellness. Enjoy your meal and good health. Take a moment to appreciate the silky yolk and the aroma of your chosen seasonings, feeling the warmth and nutrients recharging both body and mind. Turn this daily act into a small ritual of well-being, ready to fuel your energy and uplift your mood for any challenge ahead. I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any content, and thanks for watching this video.